It costs you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Birdman. If you don't know, Birdman announced he would be touring with NBA Youngboy across the world to make sure his funds great and to make sure NBA Youngboy cool, right? Now, before that announcement with Birdman, NBA Youngboy pulled up in New Orleans with Birdman people and was throwing out $100 bills. So it's all love between the two, right? We also know it's been a lot of gangsterism amongst the YGs when it comes to NBA Youngboy, when it comes to Quando Rondo, Lil Tim, King Von, and individuals like this. Now, most older OGs that I see, they stay completely out the way of the YG's beef, especially when it comes to killings like we have seen when it comes to this situation. Before we get into details with Birdman, Birdman come from a land, fam, that was murder cap of the world for a long time. And it still go down in New Orleans. And a lot of people that was up under Birdman umbrella have lost their life. And when it comes to murder, they sensitive to it, fam, because you have seen it so many times. Now, one thing about the game, before we get into details, don't matter how many times I seen it, I always had a heart for people. I never wanted to see nobody else get hurt in life. I didn't even have to know you, but I wouldn't want to see you get hurt. Now, with that being said, fam, when it come to Birdman, he just linked with Lil Tim. And Lil Tim is the killer of King Von. Lil Tim is the homie of Quando Rondo that was with him the night King Von took off on Quando, and Lil Tim got the busting. Now, Birdman linked with Lil Tim at NBA Youngboy concert. Birdman got him like this. Now, with that being said, NBA Youngboy, like I was saying, when it come to being loyal, Quando Rondo, I just did a segment, spoke out about NBA Youngboy. He gonna be straight due to NBA Youngboy when he come home. All the little niggas around NBA Youngboy straight. Lil Tim forever straight. And it all go back to the beast that NBA Youngboy was having in the industry streets, like. And you got the street niggas like Lil Tim that forever be in a nigga like NBA Youngboy pocket. One might be asking, he caught a body for him, really. You see what I'm saying? Quando Rondo he got known through NBA Youngboy. If it weren't for NBA Youngboy, it wouldn't be no Quando Rondo. It wouldn't have been no King Von beef or none of that. You feel me? So NBA Youngboy have had his hand tied in a lot of different things when it comes to murder, when it comes to being sensitive, desensitized to murder, like Birdman, because fans was confused with seeing Birdman take this pick. I don't think Birdman was choosing sides. It is what it is. Homie killed King Von, boom. They had they beef. I got nothing to do with it. I'm just showing love to the little homie. And Lil Tim is, I must say, is a quiet. He haven't been boasting. You know how most dudes catch a body, you get away with it, and they boasting, they telling everybody. You feel what I'm saying? And when it come to Lil Tim, even on his social media, he never said nothing. You know, even though we know the world know, but he not acting on, hey, I caught a body. I think they feel a certain type of way about it because Quando Rondo said that also in one of his interviews. So everybody that catch a body, it ain't to get my masculine on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, some people just had to do it out of protection, like, fam. I don't think he was running around just looking for somebody to catch a body. Lil Tim, who I'm talking about, you know, he just went off instincts because that's his partner. He protected him. Think about if he didn't protect King Von that night. Quando Rondo might have would have lost his life. Because not only King Von, it wasn't going to be no one-on-one with them Chicago dudes. They was finna mollywop, and it was only them two. You know, he was put in that predicament, left with no choice. Like, oh, I got to get off. You feel me? And it bees like that sometimes. That's why people, places, and things is very important. Where you be, who you hang around. If you got ops, if you got beef. Because stuff can carry on like this, fam, and one can lose their life like King Von playing the offense, and then you got Lil Tim playing the defense, and he catch you slipping. You feel me? Everybody ain't meant to be hit on when you see them. You know, I hate that had to happen with King Von. There's so much more stuff came out about King Von after his death. But salute to Birdman. Salute to New Orleans. Salute to Cash Money for the longevity that they have had in the game. Salute for them coming back together during the Hot Boy reunion. That was a big thing, fam. I don't think Birdman trying to choose sides and no tight, just showing love to the young niggas. He on tour with NBA Youngboy. Lil Tim, he on the tour. You feel me? The other little niggas on the tour. They grew up watching Birdman, so you know they pulling up telling Birdman, man, you know, I grew up, you know, respect. So Birdman can't do nothing but show the respect back. A lot of people was in the comments, oh, Birdman choose his side. He taking pictures with a killer who done killed King Von. And I don't think that was the purpose of Birdman doing what he doing. NBA Youngboy, you got to salute him right now. You got to. They just shut his Chicago show down, though. First they were saying you can't bring no bags. Then I looked up again. They done shut the whole concert. It's like they done shut it down, security risk in Chicago. This dude running around getting $1 million a show, fam. You feel what I'm saying? Like NBA Youngboy moving around getting a big bag with these shows. I'm not talking about these ring-a-dink clubs we see individuals going to. I mean, you got to get your money, But I'm talking about selling out arenas like Michael Jackson, Chris Brown's or something like. He on a whole new other level with this thing. Will it last with NBA Youngboy? The train that he on, will he stay on this train, fam? Will he keep it moving like it's moving? I think he should stay on this train because it's working for him. You feel me? And what I mean by working for him is he bringing people together. See, when you bring people together like that, and you had beef with them like a Fredo Bang, and it's been deaths and things like that, the Most High look, man, and he claps. You feel me? Because you crushing evil, you crushing spirits, all them bad spirits y'all had with each other. You making peace. You feel me? Salute to Fredo Bang, salute to NBA Youngboy, salute to Birdman, what they doing with the Hot Boys, salute all the way around Lil Tim for staying humble. You know what I'm saying? Throughout all this and not bragging about being one of the ones who got a body. But I will keep y'all updated on situations though. But make sure you hit that like button, family, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.